Hey, what's up? Early morning at Disney because, of course, you have to wake up early to get on Rise of the Resistance. Got boarding group 54. Should get on around 12 noon so I can still see some of the sessions at the NSCA here. Allie did her 3 talks, killed it. A lot of people asking her questions. A lot of people asking some crazy questions. But I guess her topic breeds those types of things. Hey, another quick addition to T equals R systems mentorship. In 2014, Tom Plummer asked me to consider a website that had 3 tiers, and we're there. The bottom tier is everything I've ever done. I'll continue to do vlogs in a similar fashion that I've been doing them over the last couple years. Everything I've ever done or written is always available. It is interesting to go back and read some things from a long time ago and see not only communication style, but also maybe some things that really haven't changed a lot. I'm like, wow, like I would write that. That seems like I would still be very close to where that is. The second tier is, as we know, the T equals R plus streaming platform. So the 3 DVDs, the things we've done since then. There will continue to be additions very soon. The breathing seminar, just an hour and a half, 2 hours, that we did at Todd Georgie's New York Strong Gym a few months ago, where all of the proceeds were donated to his elderly special needs dogs sanctuary. That will be available on T equals R plus. But now this third tier is going to be exclusive content that is only available for people that sign into the T equals R systems mentorship. The big hub to begin with right now is going to be roughly 13 hours, 2 sessions that we did up at Rand Phones, that is all on this training model, energy systems, work capacity, a lot of stuff that Allie and I talked about on her podcast. It is up on her podcast, Allie Do Is Win. And ultimately, there will continually be content added to each of the 3 areas, but there will always be exclusive content for the group that is involved in the T equals R systems mentorship. It is interesting. It's about 3 years later after the T equals R3, so it seems like every 3 years I feel comfortable enough with a brain dump. That information is basically taking some of the stuff you saw in T equals R3, blowing it up. So we did at least 8 hours the first time, and then basically I trained all of Rand Phone's trainers, including him, over a period of time, and then came back and did another 5 hours of Q&A, of demo, a lot of things that we were never even close to getting to several years ago. So it's exciting. It's still where my head is at in terms of appreciating the 2 pieces of how I think we can all get better. Number one, once you feel like you have a very good system in place, that doesn't mean you rest on your laurels. You'll constantly change, and you'll change tomorrow if you find that you're so moved to. But we're looking to add more keys to the key ring. That's the rehab approach. If you know what to look for in terms of chains of the body, in terms of can joints get in the right positions, if they can't, what methods can you apply that can get them into a place where they can begin to do as aggressive as exercises as possible. And now in terms of modeling out, how do we train so we don't ever need those keys, so we don't ever need to go back to a rehab model? Of course, it never is never going to happen, but when we appreciate what drives changes in motor control, what drives changes in soft tissue mobility, then we're going to use a training model and then add more keys to that key ring. So you need 2 sets. And that's really where this entire systems mentorship from a clinical model, we talked about in the last video, though, remember on this systems mentorship, you get access to me, and I tend to think I have utility in other ways other than just these clinical models. So having access to me to be part of your business, to be part of your growth, how you choose. Obviously, when you sign in, I'll help you get a path in terms of how we can get better and how we can do it together. So exclusive content. It's already filmed. It's already going to be on Teagles R Plus. The only way you'll get it is to be in the Teagles R Systems mentorship. It'll certainly drive other content, but this particular stuff will only be available, and that will continually get built out over time. Anybody seen a leprechaun?